Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Louise and I like to talk about auditions. So today we're going to be talking all about what you should be doing in between the time of having an audition and waiting to hear the result. Now this little portion of time can really drive some actors completely crazy, and this is regardless of whether you're auditioning for drama school or whether it's a professional audition. You put loads and loads of work in and then you have to endure this agonizing wait to hear whether you get a yes or whether you get a no. So here's just a few things I would recommend from my own experience of kind of trying things out and testing what is kind of successful and what isn't successful, of how to navigate that time and how to use it productively, and how to take care of yourself and your well-being in the process. Number one, which is spend some time just analyzing how the audition went. So much of your process as an actor, as you kind of grow and progress in your craft and in your capability, is through observing others, but also through analyzing yourself and evaluating your own work. So don't just kind of throw that away and think, okay, well, it's done, it doesn't matter anymore. It does. So actually spend some time analyzing, okay, what did I actually do within the audition, whether it was a self-tape or whether it was in person? How did I navigate it? How did I prepare? What things went well? What things would I want to improve on for next time? So that you're always making a conscious effort to improve, to grow, and to progress within your craft, so that your auditions only become stronger, instead of just ignoring the evaluation portion of the audition and then everything just kind of stays the same. So you can't get a better result if you're just producing the same work again and again and again. It's just not how it works. So sit down, spend a bit of time, actually write it out. How did it go? What did I do? So that you can really evaluate your own work to propel you forward for future auditions. And number two, this is usually for professional auditions. It's something that is really a nice addition for navigating the industry and networking and things like that, is draft a thank you letter. The likelihood is you were seen by a casting director or the actual director of the show that you were going in for. So they've invited you in, spent some time to kind of redirect you, or even just watch your self-tape audition. Draft an email just to say thank you so much for the opportunity and I really hope to work with you in the future. That's if the outcome is negative, but if the outcome is positive, then you've got even more reason to write back to them, especially if it's casting director, to say thank you so much, I really enjoyed the project, thank you so much for getting me involved, and I hope to be kept in mind for productions in the future. It really helps to kind of hone in that growth mindset of knowing that there is opportunity in abundance all around you, of actually saying thank you so much for this opportunity and I really hope that there will be more opportunities in the future, instead of operating from a scarcity mindset, thinking, oh well, that was my one opportunity and I blew it and I'm never going to be seen by that casting director ever again. If you actually draft out an email, when the result comes through, whether it's negative or whether it's positive, you can still fire off an email to whoever brought you in for the audition, and that will keep you fresh in their minds for the next time the auditions come around. I wouldn't, however, recommend that if you're auditioning for drama school. Instead, what you can do, especially if it is a negative outcome for the audition, if you get a no, then actually ask the school, can I have some feedback on the audition so that I know for future what I should be working on? Now, due to the high number of people applying and auditioning for drama school, not all schools will be able to accommodate that, but there's no harm in asking and seeing if there is any feedback available to you, because some schools will give it to you, and it is only good news to get some feedback and know what's going on. Number three, invest in your own life. Now look, the time between having the audition and getting the result of the audition, that time is going to pass regardless of whether you worry and stress and kind of concentrate on the result or not. So you might as well use the time to actually invest in your own life. That includes socializing with friends, giving yourself a break, self-care, concentrating on hobbies, concentrating on study, concentrating on anything other than fixating yourself on this audition, because you will get the result eventually, whether you sit by the phone or sit by your laptop waiting for an email to come through. So you might as well spend it actually doing something that you enjoy. And also spending the time on developing and honing hobbies, things like musical instruments or sports, or some kind of creative outlet like painting, photography, things like that actually are extra strings to your bow when it comes to actually putting things on your CV as an actor. We want to see actors in the industry and in drama school who are fully fledged, fully formed, fully rounded human beings. So that means that you don't focus just on acting. If that is the only thing that you do, then all you're going to be able to play and portray in this industry is an actor. So make sure that you're actually spending time with people that you love, with people that fill you up with abundance and joy, and investing in creative outlets and other things that actually bring you some happiness, because you're going to get the results. You might as well enjoy the time in between. And the final piece of advice for what you should be doing in between doing the audition and getting the result is seeking out new opportunities. This is mostly, again, for professional actors, knowing that one audition isn't going to be the only thing that is going to sustain you. You need to be auditioning and connecting with people in the industry on a regular basis. So just kind of putting your eggs all in one audition basket is not actually a very good use of your time. So make sure that as you are waiting for the result of this particular audition, start seeking out other opportunities, getting in touch with casting directors. If you're seeking agent representation, getting in touch with agents, polishing off your CV, making sure that your spotlight is up to date, seeking out opportunities to get more footage for your show reel, for example. If you need to get headshots, researching headshot photographers. Actually, the more time that you invest in branching out and fleshing out yourself as a business, which is what you are, then the more and more opportunities will crop up. Because if you're just concentrating on that one audition, then that is the only opportunity that is available to you in that moment. Start to create other avenues where you can create opportunities for yourself. It also keeps you occupied away from waiting for the result from the previous audition. And distraction isn't always a bad thing, so give it a go. So those are the things that I would recommend doing from my own experience to get your mind off of waiting for the result, off of that kind of negative scarcity mindset, and into being something more productive and more positive. Especially if you're a professional actor, you know that this is a marathon and not a sprint. That there will be peaks and troughs within your career, knowing that there will be dry spells where there won't be any auditions or there won't be any yeses, and other times where you'll have loads. So knowing that you've actually got a process, something really solid in your head, where you know that when you're waiting for a result, you've got things to preoccupy yourself. Really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, just make sure that you click like and that you subscribe to the channel so that you know when other videos are coming out. And just an extra little note that regardless of whether you are a professional actor or whether you are gearing up for drama school auditions, I offer one-to-one coaching sessions. They all operate on Zoom. It's completely bespoke and it surrounds you in terms of what your approach is and how you wish to work. I'm really flexible with that, and I just want to get you to a place where you are auditioning at your best and putting your best foot forward and really shining in the audition room itself. So if you are interested in audition coaching, then make sure that you check out the website. The link is in the description box below, and get in touch with me. I would be delighted to offer a 30-minute free discovery call where we just kind of go through what your goals are, what your needs are, and how we can structure it, and then we can get sessions booked in after that. Thank you so much for watching this again, and until next time, see you then. Bye.